Looks like they're really diving Kimmy here. They need to really support their supports. Because Hollow seems really good at fucking putting the pressure on the supports, really taking them down a notch. Looks like they're gonna dump down behind and maybe take out the supports here. Yep.
Pretty good push to point though.
They're they really need to, like, the McCree really needs to stay in their back line a lot since he knows that they're gonna dive them. Kimmy needs to push up just a little bit more because she is pretty extended backwards. You should jump on that Winston. Oh, they're going on the Diva. Okay. Now grab the Mercy. Get up. They're really kind of spread out here. Not sure what they're doing.
There goes dog.
They're just kind of battling it out, and they're not really focusing on one after another. They're gonna swap for the Doomfist here. Maybe it could be a better pick because it is a little bit more close quarters and it is a little bit more hectic, and that's where Doomfist shines. It's like very hectic, close
Good shot on the Widow.
spaces. Okay. Need to stick together. Stick with your Rhine. Stick with your Rhine, Zarya. Yep. Playing a little bit aggressive. Kimmy.
Yep.
Yeah.
This would be a good old time because you already knew that. Yeah.
The
And they need to be focused.
yeah. Nice shatter. Nice shatter. Go for
Huge.
good trance. I like how he waited a little bit and then he used his trance. They really need to focus here. They're kind of all over the place. They don't really know, like, okay, well, which target we go for, and then they kind of split off, or two hit the supports and then two hit the tanks, and it's like,
I feel
wow.
like Dog isn't. I feel like Dog isn't shot calling right now just because he wants Adam to,
maybe.
which is
I'll be back.
understandable.
It is his team, so.
Yeah, I know.
I did tell him, though, he can assign a shot caller if he doesn't want to do it, so.
Yeah.
That's what some teams do. Like, you know, it's not the... It's usually the support that is shot calling.
Both do it, so it's kind of like a mix.
Right. Well, I mean, everybody should be calling stuff out. It's just the shot caller kind of says, like, okay, well, we're going to go in at this time, and we're going to dive this person, and everything like that.
They need to focus their ults.
To come back, they lost the Genji. Come back a bit. Yep.
Yeah, they keep taking some early picks that
Yeah.
are rough.
I would personally, I would switch to a Reaper, just because they have that Winston Diva and the Diva DM like the defense matrix. The DM is not what it used to be with the cooldown.
I don't know if I'd go Reaper, but I'd say like a soldier.
They're really spread out here. Kimmy's not with the team. Neither is Tayfun. Tayfun's just getting dove by the Genji, and they're just kind of fighting like 3v whatever here, 4v like 6 probably. And they're really having a tough time here, coming together and fighting together.
Benji just wasted his ult. Never mind, he used it to get it back.
Yeah. Oh,
And they got me.
unfortunate.
Where the fuck is he? Oh, damn. That's a good shot.
Okay, they got one more push here. They gotta go like now. They gotta go now. They can't. They got a speed boost, jump in, Diva, go. They just gotta go. 3 seconds.
They're just giving them points.
Yeah. I think they just want to practice. Yeah, to play full map. They just wanted to take full map. Yeah. Dog's like, don't do that.
I'm back.
Oh.
It is good though. Like the more time you spend together, the better it is. Like if
Yeah.
you end the map right away, then it's like, okay,
Yeah, I feel like
what was the
Hollow
point?
probably called that.
Probably. Again, they're way too spread out. Like you got the Winston and the Diva up there, and then you got like the supports back with a Genji, and it's just like, well, what are you doing here? What's the plan?
Kimmy's always pretty good there.
That was pretty good. Yeah, good pick on the Genji. I mean, they lost their off tank, so I personally would fall back, but
They
maybe.
have a chance as long as Benji goes up top.
There you go.
Tracer
Get that
really
Zen. Get the
don't
Zen.
be
Get the Zen.
on point as much.
They really have to like dive these. That was good. Good pick. Now go for the fucking Widow. Nice.
Now Mercy's ult.
And now you can fight it out. Once Mercy's ult's gone, you can target her. Because you can't really hit her while she's valking, so. I thought personally that was a good switch on the Winston. Like they really needed Winston to focus their dives. Because as soon as they switched to the Winston, they started diving and like communicating more on who they're gonna jump on. So that was a really good pick. They really got to get this Genji on point.
Yeah.
He's the only one on, so there you go. Push the point.
There they go.
Tay breaking that diva, that was pretty good.
Yeah. Especially they're gonna keep her in
pretty-
baby too. They
Tay's a
didn't,
really good projectile.
he's pretty decent, yeah.
Need a focus.
I could probably take this Winston out. Maybe not. Yeah, fall back, dog. Nice, good fallback.
I need to go check on it.
It's important. to be
Benji's a
aggressive,
little
but you can't
overextended
forget
here. He
Pele.
really needs to get out.
I don't know. I think Benji was alright there because he was trying to get his ult charge.
Winston dive in the back line. They gotta come back, support their back line. Come back, support your back line. Tayfun a little too. Okay, you got the pick on the Widow. That's good. Good kill. West with the good kill on Shadow, and then fucking. I think that's Sai. Sai is Date Me. Or no, Sai is Uneasy. I think Date Me is I'm not sure. I think that's Sato.
And what rank is our team?
I think it's around 28, 29. For ours or theirs?
Theirs.
Theirs, I think they're about 3,000. 3,000, 3,100, something like that.
So diamond.
Yeah, low diamond. So they should be able to take it. Tayfun engaging that Winston, not really like preferential, but I mean it got his team to initiate, so
Ooh.
yeah, that was a good pick here. That was
Good pick.
yeah, but they gotta fall back. They really have to
Yeah.
fall back. Tanaka really needs to get out of there. Nice. Get this Winston. He's overstanded. Good pick on Kimmy. Holy shit, yeah. Okay, they got 4 ults here. So does the other team has 5. So they're probably gonna have a huge exchange of ults. Right at this last minute. Whoever can optimize their ults better will probably win the fight. There's the
I feel like Dog probably could have held on to his ult for that fight. They
Yeah.
had 2 picks.
yeah. I
that-
think he launched it though before like his team got picked, so he was like, okay, I'm
Yeah,
gonna launch it.
it was right at the same time, I guess. But
Tayfun engaging this Winston is just
those
not
were 2 pretty
preferable.
big picks.
I personally think you should have switched off the Genji, maybe.
Oh, touch the point.
Yeah, not sure what's going on here. They're really spread out. That'll be
Yeah. Benji is a little bit unneeded.
looks like Nick's in there trying to coach them.
I
Nick-
dropped into some
Yeah.
comms.
Yeah. How are they?
They're as good as I expect them to be for a team that just like for a new team.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
They could definitely use some work. At
Yeah.
least they're communicating.
At least, yeah.
It's always a good start.
Hmm. I'll be right back.
Okay.
They just dove their ass hard.
They should be pushing their up. It's 2v4 right now. Red Team's Diva should be back, regrouping with his team. Nice pick.
Both the healers
Winston
should
had a
be
nice
together.
jump.
Like, both the healers should be together, but they shouldn't be where they were. Cause, they were both up top when the Winston was like up top. It was just bad.
That was a really good stagger on dog.
Yeah.
Benji
Yeah.
shouldn't be that far up without his team.
No Kiko.
He left.
Oh, did
He went to use the washroom, I think, or get something.
Oh.
His girlfriend was pinging him to open the door.
Yeah. Wow, one thing Tayfun needs to do, especially against tanks when he plays McCree, fan the hammer, flashbang, fan the hammer. Don't flashbang and fan the hammer. You're not gonna do it again. Kimmy needs to learn that that doesn't protect against Steve's ult.
Okay, Finn needs to high noon smarter. Keeps using it on the open.
Yeah. Wait for your shield and then have noon. That's always pretty. It's like the easiest way to do it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Don't shoot a reflecting Minji.
Okay, so what's going on here? I kind of messed up. Anybody want to give me the recap?
I mean, you
You
got
really
it.
missed much?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Basically, what we said was everything. If you just go back and watch it.
That was a better high noon.
That was alright.
That was mine? Yay!
But when they have a mercy to pick up their problem, like their mistake like that, one pick. Honestly, like, how am I trying to say this? If he could have ulted the mercy, it would have been 10 times better. Like a high noon on a mercy is worth a high noon on two people, in my opinion.
Mm.
Dog's doing alright here, trying to prolong it, but
Yeah, they really need to support their supports. Like, every time Hollow's bots goes in to dive their supports, they don't come back to help them. Like, they don't come back because
well, I also noticed on top of that, their supports stick really close to each other, which is all good and fine, whatever. But they shouldn't.
I think running a Roadhog would really helped.
Yeah, but the support shouldn't be alone by themselves, and they plan to put themselves in that position sometimes.
Yeah.
Like at one point, him and whoever else was playing him were both up top, and they knew Vincent was up top, but they went up top afterwards.
Right.
So it's just like, why? Why would you do that?
Just gonna go talk to him real quick.
So what you?
Hello?
What,
It's kind of scuffed, but it's whatever.
Am I interrupting?
No.
no, you're good.
Thoughts for that game?
That was a shit show.
This is a shit show. We couldn't focus the Widow down. The Widow's too good. The Widow's smurfing.
We just weren't playing together.
Ah,
What's
like,
the
yeah.
Why is,
problem?
Hollow,
really
why is
the-
Hollow playing, Akiko?
He said he needed to sub in because he didn't have enough members. That's okay. The
What's
better
his
you,
name?
the more
Stuff,
the people that you
so-
play against that are better, it'll help improve you. faster.
Yeah, what's his
Yeah,
main?
we're
though?
not used to.
I think
we're
he
not
was
aware of
High
different
Masters.
playstyles.
No, what's his like main role?
Oh, Tracer.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's DPS playing GM DPS playing DPS and
Yeah, well.
So here and okay, so here's what I found out. The problem was our healers kept getting dove.
No,
Yep.
you can't blame that on the healers.
We're
No,
not
no.
blaming
Maybe
healers.
We're not blaming anything on the healers, Kimmy. I'm saying the
I'm
healers.
just
kept
saying what
getting
happened.
dove.
Yeah, the healers kept getting dove, and then
They
you
kept
guys
jumping us the whole
wouldn't
time.
turn around to help them.
Yeah,
'Cause-
we were having
and
combinations.
I'll tell you why. We were having call it issues. The healers. would
We
go-
we were calling it
Hold
out the
on,
whole
hold
time.
on. Wait, listen. I noticed this. Adam noticed this. Shadow noticed this. I don't know if anybody else wants to speak up about it. That wasn't a healer. When you guys got dove, especially like I think about like when the game was almost over, it kind of switched after we called it out a couple of times. But you died. You said it.
No, listen, it's because you didn't hear me. I was calling it every single time. Monkey in the back, monkey in the back, Genji in the back, Genji in the back, monkey, 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 and no one turned around. Okay, it was
None of us
you
are.
all just didn't hear me because I was.
Okay, none of us heard you.
Also, I think what also would help was probably like a break to counter the dive and stick with Ana, because that would,
Or a Roadhog or something like
Or
that.
McCree.
something to counter.
Yeah.
But we
Yeah,
needed
well,
to go
he-
Widow to
that-
kill the Widow.
Well,
And-
yeah, but I mean, this is my thought. Primarily, I think tanks should be. It's very consistent to fucking dive the Widow, because if you could dive the Widow with tanks, chances of you getting killed are
Yeah, but
very slim to none.
that's
I was
Every time-
hesitant on
wait,
Dog and I.
every time
If
we
Dog
dive
and I
Widow-
both
can I
go
say something real
Widow,
quick?
Yeah.
Can I say something real quick? Okay, so every time, at least in first round when I was playing main tank,
Mhm.
we would go to the dive the Widow. They had both healers pocketing the Widow, and both the tanks would fall back and jump on whoever dived the Widow. And it was
That's
just
exactly
the
what I was
two
gonna say.
tanks. It was just the two tanks trying to dive on the Widow. We didn't have
But yeah,
anyone
here's
with
the
us.
difference. Their
So
coordinator
it was
were
a
not.
2v5.
Like that's really the difference here. And
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so-
I
That's what I
feel
said
like
at the
I feel
beginning.
like the DPS could take advantage of the fact that the healers were on the Widow, and maybe I don't know.
Okay,
it's
so
just-
these are my comments and concerns. So, I didn't see you guys, like, I saw it sometimes, which was good. That means you kind of are learning a little bit, maybe near the end a little bit more. I'm not really sure, but you guys don't really turn around to help your supports. Your comps were a little like you were kind of running the Genji into Winston, and then you were kind of running like a McCree into Diva Winston, and then it was kind of you need to maybe work on the comps a little bit more. And third point is kind of like you were saying with the healers, pocketing the Widow. That's when you kind of need to fall back and regroup, because when they come back to help the Widow, that gives you more space to push up. It gives you that time to go forward and push the objective, more so in payload maps. So you have that time and space to push up and regroup and then heal up, or maybe plan something really quick. Like, oh, maybe I can grab them here or something general like that. So it gives you time to re-strategize what you're gonna do when they fall back like that. And that's kind of what you guys have to do as well when your supports are getting dove. You have to fall back and let them have that space so that you can defend your healers and then regroup for another big push. So those are kind of like the key points that I saw.
Right, and then we can focus on a tank when they dive. So
Exactly.
basically just destroy one.
Okay.
Yep.
You guys ready for next game or?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
I have the cheese spilled now. What?
Hey, Kiko, you're muted. I don't know if you're trying to be or not. Like overall, I think that like they'll be good. They just need to get like some of their team communication down better. Like you said yesterday. I mean, honestly, I think Dog and me, and Brute and them and Cake and everybody on my team, we've already played with each other a significant amount, you know? So we're just used to
why don't you
talking
go
to
on
each other.
I'll invite you to
Huh?
Oh no, Chelsea's back. She tried to listen in on my headphones, and I'm like, why don't you go on your computer?
Get on.
Do you consider
said-
more main or off support?
Main.
Main.
Okay, some people actually consider off support for some reason.
What was that?
Kind
I
of
think it's kind of a gray area just because of the fact that she can run out of her resource.
Winston's an off tank. Don't at me.
Did you hear me?
It's not.
Did you hear me?
What?
Brendan wants
Kinda.
Domino's on Friday.
I know. That's fine.
Double main heals. All right. We'll see.
No, they're swapped off for the.
I actually like double main heals, so I'm
I don't.
I wouldn't.
You really need the off heal utility ult. Like you need the sound barrier or the Zen.
They're running almost
On
Yeah.
defense, it's really bad. On offense, you can get away with it. You don't actually need defense ults on offense. You can just get wiped and then
Yeah, then
try
reset
again.
and push because you have spawn advantage, right? So.
Yeah, and defense only needs to lose once to give up the point, right? So you only need
Yep.
to win one,
Exactly.
while defense needs to win every fight.
It's like they're really trying to target the supports here, which is a lot
I
bit
don't
better, and
understand
they're really
why
playing
Taekwon
more as a
is
team,
so
which I
funny.
like.
Sorry, what, Cross?
I was about to say I still don't understand why Tayfun's playing Genji.
Placing him back.
Good pick.
Like,
I
Good
love
pick.
how they came off those steps.
They should be able to win this fight.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
a good. It was a good team push. I agree with that. Very done.
Get the baby diva. Get the baby diva. Nice.
There they go.
They might get the.
Get a tick, kill the Lucio,
should've went up for
And the
that
Sombra.
push.
Come on now. Get the
Wait,
Lucio.
come on.
Come back. Get the Lucio. Gotta call it out and then come back and push. Like, your main objective is to cap the point, so. You know, killing them is fine and dandy, but they're just gonna reset and play time on the point.
Wow.
They're actually not
They
too
went
bad.
from almost winning this point to losing it.
Yeah, they should have had it.
That's alright.
Kimmy should have.
There's plenty of time to reset and
Exactly, yeah.
push again.
They just gotta come back and push again. Like, it was really good first push. They got in there fast. They hit, like, a bunch of people. They got
I
two
like
really
that.
good picks, and then they kind of fumbled around in the point and didn't really capitalize on, you know, wiping their team. They just kind of
I
like,
like
eh.
I like what Kimmy did there. She waited.
Yeah, did anyone call out the... I saw Benji going for the Lucio, but everyone seemed to ignore him. They need to focus him right away. The Lucio was on the point by himself.
I was a little confused by them by them going after the people off the point instead of the Lucio.
Yeah.
Kimmy's a call more. I can tell she sees a lot, but isn't calling. Well, am I right on that assumption though?
Oh, okay. Tayfun going in for the supports. That's pretty good. Unfortunately, they sound buried, which, well, he screwed up his chances of getting a pick, but that's fine. Good grab.
Sean Barry.
Okay, they can... No. Yeah, that's gone. It's
In
over.
your guys' opinion, where is the best place to set up on defense? Where they were at on this?
Yeah, where the Ana is right now is the best place to set up. If you
Okay.
go on the opposite side, you just get stomped.
Gotcha.
It's like really... you want to keep that high ground over there, because it's really hard for the offense to get up there unless they run dive.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And Maradon will whenever we play this map, I have a strat that works really, really well.
May work in solo queue, but I don't know if it's gonna work in scrims.
No, it works in games, trust me.
As long as they like stick with their Rhine, all of them together, I think they can win this. Because they just have trouble staying together.
It looks like they're holding on the whole time.
And they're not, like, they have two dive heroes here. Well, no, one dive hero. Their Genji. Their Genji should be 24/7 on that Ana. Not giving her any support. I see it.
Yeah, the Ana's just free right now. She has so much...
Exactly. Like, I just spec'd that entire fight, and she was not once pressured. Well, she was contested for like half a second, and then Genji had to back off because he was antied. Diana.
Looks like they're giving him the point.
Should
So
just
that the match will continue.
Dog's pissed.
Dog doesn't like that.
Yeah. I think they were all just accepting their loss.
Damn.
I want to know why they don't like it.
I can understand it.
I think it hurts
because-
your ego a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
Yeah, that
kind
would
of see.
kind of piss me off.
I kind of see I see both sides of
Yeah.
that situation. Like, it's definitely good to be able to practice the whole map.
You can easily just restart the match.
This team just came back and
Yeah, Dodge just wanted you to restart.
Like the fast last. Oh, that's so. That would piss me off so much.
What? Yeah,
Oh, you woke up the diva.
just letting them.
One thing with Anas, they need to do is they need to call their target before the sleep dart hits. Or
Yeah.
else it's very likely that they get woken up.
That's actually.
I've
something
definitely
else.
done that quite a few times.
I've done too.
I think I've done with
You need to be like sleeping Winston, and then he falls asleep. You need to give
Yeah.
them time to react.
Don't, while I'm focusing Winston, say, Winston, sleep.
Like, yeah. If the whole team's focusing on him, you should probably, even if he is asleep, you should probably still kill him. But like, if you land a clutch sleep in like when someone's 1v1ing or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely makes it make the call on your target. That way I can back off and
That EMP though.
not accidentally shoot him.
They're all one.
That EMP was filthy.
I'm gonna watch Chinook for a little bit, see if they come back and help him. Hack Farah, that was a good hack target. Saw you being a little bit aggressive here. Or uneasy, sorry.
You should be focusing
Winston in the
right
back. It should be like Winston in the back. And then they all turn around and fight the Winston.
And the Winston used jump and bubble. You should be focused.
Good sound barrier, but she was holding on to that since the beginning of the game.
That's fine. They haven't really had a chance to use it. It's hard to use a first point.
I feel like
So that Winston later.
Like when they were attacking first point, they
Ooh,
wanted
Chinook.
Yo, hold up.
got picked really early on. So
Just-
you don't
just
want to
let me
use
say
the
this real
down
quick.
barrier 4v6, right?
What I just noticed, I know Shady's a good. Shady, when she got ulted. Yeah. Anyways, when he got ulted, he didn't immediately drop his diva. Don't do that. If you get ulted by an Ana, do not drop your diva.
I think that's kind of obvious.
yeah.
No, I understand it sounds dumb, dude.
Well,
I've
you
seen it
lose the boost.
countless
Yeah.
times. So although it sounds dumb, I've seen people do it more times than I can say. Could really be speed boost on point.
You really just gotta kill this Winston?
Yeah.
We don't. Oh, I'm lagging.
I managed to touch, but looks like
Yeah.
Oh, not charged though.
played.
I was watching Benji. I was just joking. Nope.
I'm at like 900 ping.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
I really like that rotate they used in the. They like all collectively move together. I thought that looked really nice.
That first push was really good. Like that, That's what you
Yeah.
need to see every push. Every single push should be like that one, that very first push. Like they had a very good initiate push, but they didn't like they
Like that Lucio contest.
they kind of fumbled around. As I said before, they fumbled it, and like I understand that. Oh yeah, we have to push them up. Like yeah, you have to push them up a little bit and get them off the point. But if there's a Lucio on the point, then you gotta call it out and then come back. Like every single team member has to come back and focus that Lucio so you can kill him as fast as you can.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's Lucio. Obviously, he's gonna contest the point. Exactly, he's a pain in the fucking ass.
Lucio's and Hammonds are awful to try to get off points.
Hammond not so
Yeah.
much though, because he's
I
got a
don't-
big hitbox. So
He has a lot of health. You can just get a 500 health shield.
Well, like on Li Jiang, whatever the map with the
Oh,
pillar, like that's
I find when they spin in circles, I find them not that hard to kill because they're very predictable.
yeah. I just need to work on my tracking. Honestly, that's what makes them difficult for me.
But
Yeah, as Reinhardt, I just guess when they're gonna come around and then charge him.
that was a good hook. Fortunately, I couldn't capitalize on that. Good pick on Shady. They really gotta get this Genji here. He wasted dash. Just go and kill him.
they have hook. They should be hooking that Genji. He's
Oh.
still.
Okay.
There they go.
I mean, they did.
I think he just wanted to die.
Probably could have gotten out.
I don't know. I feel like hear me out here. I feel like low key they're kind of getting tilted. Because I would be getting tilted playing against the guys right now.
Probably.
Because they're just doing shit like, and they probably don't find it toxic. Like I can understand how they are. I understand both sides. How about that?
Nice shot.
Good shot by Dahl, dude.
Unfortunately, they lost their off tank, and I think it's because he
Yeah.
was over there alone. You can't be alone from your team. You have to be with your team, even if you're like, oh, you know, I'm a counter flanker or whatever, or like I'm gonna flank them or something. Like you can't, especially with a team that you have very little playtime with. You can't be doing weird like things with them. You really just have to stick together and just communicate as best as you can, and then hope for the best.
Did-
Go. Shadow with the ult, trying to contest. He's gonna get popped here. Decent pick on the Genji. They may be able to get this back. I don't know what Hollow is doing here, but
Yeah, Aphon needs to work a little bit on his close range aim.
was the bomb.
That's the only thing I can do. My line is. What's going on? Oh, they're
staggering her. Good stagger.
good stagger.
Yeah. I see a big EMP about to happen.
There it is.
Yep. Now they're gonna pop all their ults.
Yeah, that was.
There you go.
That was a good flashbang, but they didn't capitalize on it.
Yeah. Like sitting there watching the Sombra, I saw how that fight was about to go.
Oh yeah.
This
And
shit-
and in those
There's not really a lot
situations
they
you
could have
can't.
done about that.
Yeah,
but
exactly. You can't really do much about it. Like.
Yeah. From the spectators, there was just like you saw it happening, but
The impending doom.
Exactly.
yeah, they did what they could.
They could have done what I said, basically like kind of flashbang it with the
Yeah.
Benji, because when they pull, they, but like you said, you didn't.
You
know
can't.
they
You
all
can't
had
do
ults.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know they all had ults. That was like the best possible scenario, and it's still.
So they should all be turning around and wait, pop trance. Yeah. Okay, go to high noon.
Not a bad ult.
Ooh.
Oh.
Got reflected, unfortunately. Sorry.
The caster curse.
Yeah. The Hanzo ult. As soon as I hear that Hanzo ult, they should like jump in there, really get on them. Unfortunate on Tanoko. Really spread out here. They gotta fall back.
Yeah.
Dog just has to either die or just fall back. I mean, not dog. Typhon.
Now they just have to hold a little bit better than Hollow did.
Really, really on this like Sombra flank. So the Bridget has to be very on it. Like as soon as she starts to hack or something, you just flail around, stop the hack, and then bash her. And there's another big hack. Comes the boosted blade, Mercy boosted blade. There's a decent Brig ult. Good kill.
So
Good counter kill. That's cleanup.
Oh, nice pick on Winston.
There you
that
go.
Hanzo ult is charging fast.
So, yeah, it's because he's getting a lot of like ult from the tanks because they're ult batteries basically. Winston D.Va.
Yeah.
If they're not paying attention, like if they don't have a shield up, then Hanzo can get his
That
ult
also
off.
means their supports are getting a lot of ult charge.
That
from
too.
killing it.
But they've been holding on to it. Like
Yeah.
they haven't been using the support ult. Like they should recognize that. Okay, this Hanzo is getting like a bunch of ults off. It must mean my tanks are getting so much damage on them. So I should use my support ults more. Fortunately, they're not really like. When they did that Genji blade, I think the Mercy should have valked.
Should be going in right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the hack.
Gosh, another juicy.
Huge.
Those hacks are huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if they know she has hack, which generally have a good knowledge of when she has hack, you really should like be like, okay, let's go in. Because the best bet when you get hacked is to just fight it. Like, fight on your own terms. And just go
Yeah.
in.
Oh, yes. Love that.
Honestly, all of those Sombra ults were huge.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to them again. Hello?
Hey, Akiko, dude,
Yeah.
I have a question, man. So, this is kind of scuffed because they have
It's
a
not kind of
grandmaster.
scuffed. It's
DPS
really
player.
scuffed.
Right.
I don't know what you expect these guys
Yeah.
to learn. It's just a GM shitting on a bunch of golds. It's really unfair. I like we can't really
Like, we
do
can't learn anything.
This isn't like benefiting us in any way.
I mean,
Okay.
like we're learning that
And
We're learning
that
that we're getting
GMs are really good at DPS when they main
no.
I mean, all they got to do is press Q and we die, and our healers aren't like confident on the healers that they're playing. Like,
Oh no.
Kimmy's a very
Don't go
good-
there.
Listen to
Kimmy's a
Dom.
very good Mora. Kim is a very good Mora, but like Brigitte, like we have